and privacy are back in the headlines again today. The National Association of Attorneys General says Google's decision to share user data across all of its services is harmful to consumers. In a letter to Google, the group said the policy, quote, forces consumers to allow information across all of Google's products to be shared without giving them the proper ability to opt out. Joining us now to talk about this is our Bloomberg contributing editor, Nick Thompson, who also covers tech as a senior editor at The New Yorker. Nick, Google running into privacy issues again and again. It's already dealing with these antitrust lawsuits.
Yeah.
Is Google going too far?
Well, in this particular case, I don't see the harm here. What Google has done is it's basically sharing information. If your history of what you search for and what you look on at YouTube will now be merged across all the myriad services they provide. That actually, for the most part, is going to make the experience much better for most consumers. It's going to mean they're going to get much more relevant content much more quickly. So that's pretty much a good thing. Now, there will probably be people who will be hurt by this. There will be circumstances where there will be privacy problems and things we should be worried about. But overall, I don't think this is quite a big enough deal to get 40 attorney generals or whatever it is all up in arms.
Well, and Google says they're continuing to offer choice and control, but this has come up with, these apps that are taking our personal data. Are consumers really savvy enough to understand what their options are and choose what they really want?
No, absolutely not. And part of that is due to corporate obfuscation, right? I mean, companies aren't entirely clear about what they're doing. Google was pretty clear in this case. I mean, I got 735 emails, as probably did you, saying our privacy policies are changing. We tend not to read those. I deleted all of those. I suspect most consumers did. This stuff is very hard to parse, and so you end up having to trust the companies a lot. I will say that the fact that Google keeps getting in trouble and keeps, stepping in the fire suggests that we need to be a little bit wary about them. The standard that I hold is that privacy changes that allow for more information to be shared in a way that probably helps you should have a much sort of a lower burden of criminality than privacy changes that can result in actual sort of financial harm being done to you. And we really need to be concerned about the latter and not so much about the former.
So let's talk about these glasses then that Google may be releasing before the end of the year with this little screen near your eye that streams information to you in real time. Are there privacy concerns here?
Well, yeah, I'm happy to defend Google against attorney generals, but I mean, these glasses are pretty ridiculous. So yes, of course, there's a privacy concern because I could be wearing these glasses and filming everything around me, and it means that we can, sort of move closer to the world where we're all celebrities and everything we do is filmed at all times by every other person, and that's kind of a creepy world to live in. Now, according to the very sort of light reports we've gotten, we don't really know what's happening with these. There will be some mechanism on these supposed glasses that will tell us when somebody's recording. But still, it's weird. It's also, I don't think, a particularly good business proposition. I am very unlikely to be wearing these and to be a first adopter on these crazy glasses.
We're also hearing that this is Sergey Brins' pet project. But again, really, is this something that people really want? Is this something that's going to take off in the mainstream?
I don't think so. I think the driverless cars that Sergey Brin is also working on and Google is working on are awesome. They solve all sorts of problems if they end up working and they don't kill us. They make roads much more efficient. I think that's a great thing. I'm not sure what these glasses do, right? All the information that the glasses will make available to you is certainly going to be available on your smartphone. So all they'll be doing is making it slightly more visual and slightly easy to access. And the cost is that you're going to look like a robot. So I don't know about it.
And quickly, Nick, we always talk about Google sort of biting off more than it can chew rather than focusing on the things it does well. Is this an example of that?
I don't think so. I mean, this is something that Page said that he would change when he came in, and they have killed off lots of products. Google has this weird research wing. It's kind of like DARPA. It's a bunch of guys sitting in a room. We're not supposed to know anything about it, and they do all kinds of crazy experimentation. Meanwhile, the rest of the company works on Chrome, YouTube, and search, the stuff that matters to it. So I kind of think this is like a couple of guys kicking around in the yard, and I don't think it's distracting from the stuff that really matters.
Right, and we hear these glasses are being developed in those very secretive Google X offices. Right. We'll be watching out for what Google comes up with here. Bloomberg contributing editor Nick Thompson, thanks so much.
Thank you, Emily.